Coming in at number 5 is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Despite being released just 4 years ago in 2017, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds has already sold over 70 million copies. And because the game is still for sale, that number continues to slowly rise. The game is a battle royale-style arena shooter, where numerous online players duke it out to be the last one standing. The game was reportedly inspired by the Japanese film Battle Royale, which is also alleged to be the inspiration for the Hunger Games. Given its critical role in the rising popularity of Battle Royale games over the last 5 years, it's unsurprising that PUBG has been such a massive sales success. Craft and creative director Dave Kurd told The Verge it has sold 75 million copies of PUBG as of December 2021. That will likely be the shooter's final sales tally, as it went free to play a month later in January 2022. While free mobile downloads don't count toward its sales total, it's worth noting PUBG Mobile had been downloaded over 1 billion times as of March 2021. Coming in at number 4 is Wii Sports. Wii Sports is one of the most influential games of all time. Not only did it revolutionize what gaming could be and turn sports into a virtual experience, but it helped drive Wii sales, putting Nintendo back on top. After selling almost 83 million copies, the game's sequel, Wii Sports Resorts, went to be extremely successful as well, selling over 33 million copies. Anyone who owned a Wii in the mid-2000s surely remembers going bowling, playing baseball, or even boxing against their loved ones right in their own living room. The game was so popular that it even made its way into movies and TV, being featured in shows like The Big Bang Theory. Wii Sports was more than a game, it was a cultural phenomenon. Simulated bowling and tennis using revolutionary peripheral devices proved to be engaging for entire families, and its inclusivity is what drew people to Wii Sports, even leading to sales of the game outside of packaged bundles too. Coming in at number 3 is Grand Theft Auto V. According to Take-Two's earnings report in the first quarter of 2022, Grand Theft Auto V has sold over 160 million copies worldwide, becoming one of the best-selling games of all time. The figure takes into account all sales of the game across console generations. The main reason it has garnered such success, other than the fact that it has a fantastic single-player mode, is thanks to Grand Theft Auto Online. This shared world multiplayer component sends players through the world of Los Santos with the goal of having the most luxurious life you can imagine. A major component of GTA Online is its in-game purchase system where you can spend real-world money. You can buy currency, in the form of Shark Cash, outright, or, and here's the kicker, you can often find brand new copies of GTA 5 bundled with Shark Cash with a lower price than if you bought the digital currency outright. As a result, players have been known to double or even triple dip just to get discounts on in-game cash. For many players, Grand Theft Auto literally is gaming. It's the perfect combination of action, combat, open-world exploration, and story. It's the pinnacle example of what a great game can be. And that's proven in the franchise's epic sales numbers. GTA 3, Vice City, and GTA 4 are all heavily praised and are among some of the best-selling games of all time. But GTA 5 has outsold all of them and continues to sell copies to this day. In August, it was reported that the game has now sold over 150 million copies, safely cementing it as the third best-selling game of all time. Coming in at number 2 is Minecraft. The concept of Minecraft might sound simple, it's basically like playing with virtual Legos. Players can take blocks and then build them into whatever they want. But something much bigger happened inside the game. The music was calming and inviting, the scenery was gorgeous, and the panoramic views of epic creations like castles, skyscrapers, and roller coasters were absolutely breathtaking. Minecraft is so powerful because it can literally become whatever a gamer wants it to be. The imagination of the player guides the gameplay. Social media and YouTube have also helped the game, allowing players to show off their creations to the world. Microsoft reports that, to date, over 238 million copies have been sold. Players are still taking the plunge and diving into the game's endless sea of exploration and customization. Despite spin-off titles and an upcoming film, The original Minecraft is still a timeless classic that continues to reel in several million active players each month. Coming in at number 1 is Tetris. Arguably the most timeless video game ever created, Tetris sits comfortably atop the list of all-time bestsellers with 520 million copies sold, according to the Tetris Company. That number includes sales across all available platforms, with the majority coming from mobile. Hank Rogers, the Tetris Company's managing director, said Tetris had 425 million paid mobile downloads as of 2014. Tetris was initially released for the Soviet Union-developed Electronika 60 computer, and variations of the classic puzzler have since been made for over 50 different platforms. Tetris has been around for decades, and it's been released for almost every electronic device ever. It began as a computer game, then made its way to consoles like the NES and Genesis/Mega Drive. It even became an arcade game, was wildly successful on Nintendo's handheld Game Boy, and was later released on every major console and phone, as well as iPods. There are even browser versions on websites and Facebook. To put it simply, everyone has played Tetris, and it has sold hundreds of millions of copies. Surprisingly, despite being almost 40 years old, it remains popular and relevant to this day. It's a simple puzzle game that is addicting, challenging, and a whole lot of fun, so it's easy to see why it's still loved by so many gamers.